Okay, first of all, give Georgia credit. Very good football team. They won the line of scrimmage. We really got whipped on all three phases. We got out coached. You look at first downs. They averaged 7 yards. I think we had 2 third downs. Once again, we had trouble getting off the field. And the big stat to me, our rushing yards. We only rushed for 39 yards, and then we got in a situation, we got behind and had to throw it a lot and had trouble protecting. But give them credit. Our guys competed in the second half, but we didn't get it done. This will be a learning experience for our team. I will say this: we will continue to get better. We'll learn from this. We got 8 SEC games left. I think we have the potential to have a lot of improvement, and we will improve. But I just told our team that it is what it is. They give them credit. They got after us. We didn't play good. They played good. We got to learn from it, and we got to do a better job next week, and that's what we'll do. Questions?
First question is from Justin Ferguson.
Hey, Gus, you guys were able to win in the second half last week because you were the better team at the line of scrimmage. But why was it so different tonight? Was it more of Georgia, or was it for you guys?
Well, you got to give them credit. They got after us up front. They averaged 7 yards on first down, and we averaged 2. And like I said, the rushing yards. We got to do a better job in that area too. So that was part of the reason.
Next question is from Jordan Hill.
Gus, it seemed like early they were able to get their quarterback kind of settled, and you guys weren't able to quite get after him sort of early in that game. How much do you think that helped him sort of get settled with it being his first start?
Yeah, I thought he played well. They had the running game going, and anytime you get the running game going, the play action, and we had trouble getting pressure on him. And he did a good job directing his offense and throwing the ball down the field.
Question from Mark Murphy.
I guess, what was Georgia doing that was making it so difficult to run tonight for you guys?
They're stout up front. I'll have to look at the film to see exactly, but they were stout up front, and early on we weren't getting pushed. But we'll need to look at that, and we'll do better. But you got to give them credit. They're a really good defense. They got a lot of veteran guys, and we had trouble moving them at times.
Question from Jason Caldwell.
Gus, I know it didn't work out in terms of points a whole lot, but did you think you saw a little bit more rhythm in the offense in the second half when they started going a little bit more up tempo and getting into kind of a 2-minute situation?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously we'd like to punch it in, but we did get some rhythm going at times, and it was better. But still, I think at the end of the day, we got to run the football better than we did. You play a good team, they make you one-dimensional, and that's kind of what I talked about before the game, that we're going to have to be good running the football and passing the football against a defense like that. And they made us one-dimensional, and our guys competed in the second half. They fought. I'm proud of that, but we got to do better, and we will.
Question from Jeff Santel.
Gus, I think you said it earlier, this is a line of scrimmage league. I wonder what's the bigger eye-opener from you for your plan, how Georgia gassed you run game offensively, or how they constantly had Bo under duress tonight?
Yeah, they're a veteran group, and we're not very veteran. We learned a lot, and like I told our guys, we're going to learn a lot from this game, and we'll use that moving forward. But we had mostly new starters offensive line, and they got tested tonight, and then we got a lot of new starters on the defensive line. They got tested tonight, but we'll grow from it. And but I think when that happens, you got to give the other opponent credit, and that's what they did.
Question from Josh Vitale.
Hey Gus, I know the losing streak in Athens goes back before your tenure, way before most of these players were here. But how frustrating is it when you look at the history and see that this team hasn't won at its rival stadium in 15 years now?
Yeah, of course, I was just thinking about this year, and just feeling disappointed that we didn't do a better job against them. But like I said, they're a good team, and we'll learn from it.
Question from Steve Moulton.
Yes, Coach. What was your message to the guys after the game?
Well, I think sometimes you just got to man up, and you got to see it like it was. And like I said in my opening statement, I mean, they got after us. They got it after us in all three phases. They outcoached us. It's a team loss, but it's also we've got a young, inexperienced team that can grow, and we will grow. And they competed. I just said that, hey, that this is adversity. We've got 8 more SEC games. It's going to be a grind. Our team has potential to improve greatly, and we will. And just keep your head up and take it like it is. And they got the best of us, but we're still capable of being a good team, and I really believe we will be, moving forward.
Follow-up from Jordan Hill.
Gus, didn't see Worm or Eli. Just any word on their status?
Worm, he got hurt in last week's game, and he really didn't practice much, and we tried him in pregame. He wasn't ready to go, and Eli got knocked out of the game, I think, early on. Wasn't able to return, so hopefully we'll get those guys back. Obviously, those 2 of our, top guys on offense.
Follow-up from Justin Ferguson.
Gus, just what was your initial reaction from the way Bo handled it tonight? It looked like he was under pressure on pretty much every play.
Well, like I said, especially in the second half, when we had to throw the football and we were behind, they got good pass rushers. And even if you got veteran guys up front, it's tough. But he competed. He fought. You saw him making plays and moving around. And, the thing about our offensive line, they'll learn from this experience and they'll improve. There's some competitors, and they'll bounce back.
Time for 2 more. One from Jason Caldwell.
Yeah, speaking of the offensive line, you guys rotated again a lot tonight. Do you expect to start to try to find 5 guys now and let those guys settle in?
I think that's a good point. We got 7 guys, and we're rotating, and we need to kind of get that narrowed down, and this will be really good information for us to do that. Because when you play against a quality front, you can really learn a lot. So hopefully we'll be able to do that.
Gus, and just about the Tank, if you could, just what'd you see out of him tonight?
Well, Tank's a competitor. He's still learning, but he's a true competitor, and he's got some playmaking ability. And so I think it was good the last 2 weeks that he's got some game experience that'll help him moving forward.
Thanks.
The last question comes from Brian Matthews.
Yeah, Jason kind of got mine on Tank there, Gus. But just to go back, 0-4 at Athens. Anything that they're doing better when you play them here? What makes it so tough for you guys to compete against?
Well, I'm just, as a coach, I'm just thinking about what happened, recently. We just, like I said, they got after us, and they were the better team, and they got out early on us, and we had some bad field position, and they scored, and we got behind. It's tough to get behind a team like this defensively, and that's what we did, and they made us one-dimensional.
Thank you.